Do you remember when you turned 13, thinking to yourself, I'm finally a teenager? But back then, little did you know, teenage years are a roller coaster ride.
Those next few years are years filled with stressful exams, complicated relationships, terrifying talks about your future, finding who your true friends are and finding yourself. Genuinely everything. And for many, these years can be a true struggle.
Teenage suicide continues to be a serious problem,
as it is the second leading cause of death for ages 12 to 18.
More teenagers die from suicide rather than HIV, stroke, AIDS, cancer, and influenza combined.
And for every suicide death, it's estimated that they make 100 to 200 suicide attempts.
Each day, there are an average of over 3,470 suicide attempts by young people in grade 9 to 12. And if these percentages are additionally applied to grade 7s and 8s, the numbers would be higher, and this is just US alone.
Studies show that at least 90% of teens that kill themselves have some sort of mental health problem, such as depression or anxiety.
But other reasons why include social interactions and expectations, such as bullying and social media.
Depression affects 20 to 25% of Americans aged under 18 in a given year. It isn't a condition that people can just snap out of or simply cheer up from. It's a medical condition that can really impact a person's life, an illness that affects the way a person behaves, thinks, feels, and functions. People with depression experience a wave of emotions such as worthlessness, sadness, and discouragement, leading to the loss of interest in life or even the point in living.
Everyone wants to know, what's it like? It's all those little moments when you're like, well, what if this? But it's not just what if this, it's what if the whole world ends, because what if I'm not enough? Never being able to turn your brain off, never being able to stop and just go enjoy your life. It's like your body shuts down, but your mind doesn't, because your mind never stops. That's what anxiety is. And I've never completed a full year of high school at a real school because there's too many what ifs and too many people and too many variables for me to be able to function in a normal society without forgetting how to breathe. Anxiety is a what if.
Many teens have been bullied, and bullying is something that can actually cause both depression and anxiety. It can happen verbally, physically, or even online. It badly affects a person's emotional health and can damage someone both in the short term and in later life. Through several social media apps, we see glimpses of somebody else's edited life. Social media causes us to constantly compare ourselves to others, and this makes us judge ourselves because we start to point out every possible flaw. We start to let our happiness rely on likes or nice comments on our appearance. We begin to care way too much, and this lowers self-esteem. Many teens go through all of this on a daily basis. But whether it's you, yourself, going through these issues, or someone else, just know it can be avoided. There are many organizations around the world that help and educate teens about issues like these, and make sure cases of depression or anxiety are being recognized and diagnosed, as appropriate treatment plans will be able to be developed. Find help, whether it's counseling or talking to friends or family. Just talk to someone. They will listen. And lastly, and most importantly, focus on things that make you happy. What makes you happy? Or what are the things that you do to make you happy?
It makes me most happy when I'm around friends and family.
The feeling of swimming in a race.
Playing the piano.
I guess what makes me happy is trying to solve other problems besides my own, and by doing that, making other people happy, be it if it's making an app to solve a problem or helping someone find a wallet, just doing anything to make other lives easier.
To all the teenagers out there, you're not alone. You were given this life because you were strong enough to live it.